Different quarterback the last time you saw these guys, or somebody you're familiar with? Do they look different offensively with what they're doing?
Well, the guy can still run, still has a powerful arm, still presents the same challenges that he always has. When he decides to break the pocket and get first downs, earn first downs with his legs, he's still as dangerous as they come in the NFL.
Kris, what stood out from the first half performance and the second half performance last week when you watched the film?
Well, it's the level of consistency. We have to make sure that we maintain our level of focus, and there's certainly the fact that we can't allow any letdowns by any means, and like I said, things happen from time to time. So we have to make sure we collectively, as a group, maintain our focus throughout the whole entire game.
How has Stephen Terrell been this week? Just kind of after that game, how's he bouncing back, and what have you seen from him?
Right back to work. That's it, right back to work. He's had a great attitude. He always has. Like I said, it's just at particular times throughout your career, you need the experience. And we need you to have the experience. Better now than later, obviously. Like I said, he knows what we expect of him. He knows what this defense requires from our middle of the field player. And things happen. So you have to get out there. You got to take your lumps. You got to get the experience. They're hard lessons, but they're necessary.
Teaching points on some of those kind of big plays that he said he had messed up on?
Well, we got to stay true in the middle of the field. That's it. We have to make sure that we're handling our assignments. Not trying to cover or over the top of anyone in particular or anything like that. We just got to stay true to who we are. The second big play, obviously on the slant, that's our tackling. That's what we work on each and every single day. So we got to make sure we do a good job of getting on course, keeping our eyes disciplined, and getting people on the ground.
With no Carlos Hyde for them, what will their offense miss without him being there?
They're still going to run the ball. I truly believe they're still going to come out and run the ball. Carlos Hyde's a huge piece of their offense. There's no doubt about it. He's a really good back, one of the best backs in the NFL. So you certainly have to give him credit for that. But like I said, they have a plethora of backs that can get out there. It's a good system. The guys know what they're doing in regards. Again, the quarterback's a running option. So like I said, they have multiple threats out there.
Kris, Cliff Averill said that when Michael Bennett gets heated, sometimes he's the only one who can calm him down, and sometimes everyone else will say, Cliff, like this on you. Just what have you seen from that relationship over the years and how those two guys have grown together?
Yeah, well, as I said, they came in together. They've been vital pieces of our team since they've arrived. But they have grown, their relationship has grown tremendously since they have arrived. And like I said, it's much bigger than football, much bigger than the locker room. It's off the field. It's family oriented. So he may be the only one that can talk to him when he gets heated, which is good because I'm glad we have him around to do so.
How would you assess Jaron Reed's year and how he's come on?
He's grown each and every single week. That's the only thing that we ask of our rookies is that they come in, they be humble, and they continue to learn each and every single week and grow. So that's what we've seen of him. I'd say he's professionally, the preparation, the taking care of your body, to making sure that you are prepared to go out there and play. So again, he's a big, powerful man. So we're certainly going to need that young, fresh legs, things like that, moving forward, and he has provided it.
Have you been more comfortable using him and not just rundown situations as years gone on? Or?
Yeah, we have. I said, when it's not a rundown, again, what do we need of him? We need him to get up the field and penetrate. There's no doubt about it. So I said he's been progressing.
Did you see any improvements from the Niners last week when they played against the Rams, or do they just seem to have the Rams number?
Well, no, essentially, their games have been close. You could take a look back when they played Dallas, when they played New England. Those games are competitive. It's a competitive football team that we're talking about. They are professionals, and like I said, their system is good. They got guys who understand what they're doing. Again, Kaepernick has been a fantastic quarterback, and as far as the zone read and things like that. He fits the offense. So he's all the RPOs, the run pass options, and things of that nature. Again, they're all prevalent. We know we're going to have to deal with them. But we said we just have to make sure we are right.
Discipline is really the key to that?
Yes. That's it. And it's the key each and every single week, regardless, especially when we're considered. Regardless of the offense that we face, discipline is key.
You mentioned Jaron Reed taking care of his body in terms of food and nutrition and an emphasis on that. How much of that is more now than maybe when you played? How much more is available?
It is. The availability it's exceptional, and I don't know if it's that way across the NFL, but what this franchise has been able to do in regard to player nutrition and just kind of the availability of people on hand, whether it's the guys in the cafeteria or Michelle, our nutritionist, or, you know, like it's been phenomenal. I mean, I'm involved, so I gotta get my little shakes and things like that too.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.